Let me ask you this. Why is it that the church doesn't do a better job teaching believers how to suffer?
I think that we lost that sometime in the early centuries of the church when suffering disappeared. And maybe it was because we were rejoicing at the fact that we were not being thrown to the lions anymore. Okay, so which, that's legit.
Yes.
But I think we lost our ability to suffer well and to glorify God by allowing his love and his comfort and his tender mercies to be shown through. And it became almost a badge of dishonor when we suffered, which is a complete antithesis of the gospel. Christ says you're going to suffer in this world. And the ultimate expression of this would be maybe the prosperity gospel. And we say if we're having any kind of hardships, it must be because we've been disobedient. We brought this upon ourselves or something like that. Yes, you can bring things upon yourself by doing stupid things. That's a given. Yes, we do go through, hardship because we bring it on ourselves, but life is just hard. And I think we do a disservice to the world by trying to sell them something that isn't real. And the real thing we can provide through the church is that a God who walks with us and is close to the brokenhearted, who will never leave us or forsake us. That is something that the world needs, knows they need, lays awake in bed knowing they need. And if the church would return to it, and I think we will, but it might take some intense suffering for us to get a hold of this. I also think we've lost the ability to mourn well. And there is a necessity when we go through hardship. Like I lost children. I lost a marriage that I put a lot of hopes and dreams into. When you go through suffering, sometimes you're going to need to curl up into a fetal position in the corner of the room and cry. And nobody needs to tell you to get a stiff upper lip and to make your life pull yourself by the bootstraps kind of thing. You really need to mourn it. It's honoring to mourn when we lose someone. It honors the person that we've lost. And the unfortunate thing is everybody in, I would say, the vast majority of American culture, we don't want to face it. We don't want to deal with it. We don't want to share it. We want to keep it to ourselves, or other people's hurt makes us uncomfortable. We could talk about why, but it does. And we would rather see them move on because it's comfortable for us, which is unfortunate.
And that is true. We make people uncomfortable with our mourning and our weeping, and especially maybe because they don't feel like they can help us, they can't make a difference.